I'm top tier Jazmin Allure.
It's the Renegade Twins.
I love wrestling.
And you love wrestling.
Then we love wrestling.
Then we love wrestling.
Welcome to Women on Wednesday.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
This is a special Wednesday. A while ago I told y'all, if you follow on the Instagram, we might do something with these people. This person, you seen them all on AEW Dark Elevation. They're now in a faction. I don't know what's going on with the faction. I don't know why the faction happened. I do, but I'm gonna act like I'm one of you guys and just find out for sure. We have top tier Miss Jazmin Allure and the Renegade Twins. Ooh, how y'all doing?
What's up?
Well, my first question I always ask, if you go back to December 23rd, you can see Jazmin's, and if you go back to February 17th, you can see the Renegade Twins. So Jazmin's love started when she was 4 or 5 years old. She was a tomboy. Everything her brother did, she did.
Yep.
The Renegade Twins, they knew a little bit growing up, but at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns got blood. Robin was there. She started liking it before Charlotte. But now we're here. So how have you been doing?
We've been good. How have you been, Trey?
Yeah.
I'm living up. Because y'all asked how I'm doing, I want to say hi to y'all mom.
Okay.
I apologize, Mama Renegade. I didn't shout you out on the Instagram post, I believe. My apologies. Don't be mad at me. Shout out to Papa Renegade. He's a wild dude.
Yeah, he is.
Sound like you got cool parents.
For sure. Yeah.
That's cool.
So let's start here because since we talked to all three of you, Jazmin, you was calling yourself top tier before the people knew top tier. Now you're top tier everywhere that you go. How do you feel about being top tier? Let's hear about it because your attitudes didn't change, and I don't know what's going on.
I feel like it's been the same. I've always been top tier. It just y'all took forever to realize that. But now that you guys are seeing that I'm actually top tier, it feels amazing. And then I have my girls to back me up. One is missing right now. It's okay. She's working out. She's doing good. But yeah, I have my girls to back me up, and it feels amazing. We're gonna take over Mission Pro Wrestling.
Heck yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Heck yeah, we are.
Yes.
That was kind of disrespectful, Jazmin. You said people just now catching. Who are the people who just now catching on? Because if you don't know, a person that got a rivalry with, Maddy Rinkowski, every time I see her, she got heat with me now because I brought you on the show and I was just out. And you had some things to say. So she told me she don't know whether to like me or not like me because I gave you a spotlight on our platform.
Well, she got a broken nose, so I don't really think we should be talking about her. She shouldn't even be mentioned right now, honestly. It's about us.
That's right.
All right, then. I'm going to have to mention her later, though, but all right, we won't mention her. Let me go to the Renegade Twins. Now I'm going to pass it to you because Jazmin I don't know what's going on. You changed, Jazmin. You know that?
She changed for the better.
Yeah.
She realized her worth, and now she's showing y'all.
Okay. And y'all will regret underestimating me. So.
Okay. So how did you all get together? Because I knew the Renegade Twins had this mean streak. Jazmin, how did this whole thing happen right here between you guys?
We just watched Jazmin get her butt whooped week after week. And we finally decided to go to Jazmin and say, hey, if you wanna bring us in, we can be your muscle. And she was like, yeah, I like that. There's no way she can lose with 3 of the baddest girls on the roster by her side. 3 of the strongest women on the roster by her side.
Top tier surrounds herself with top tier.
Ooh,
That's right.
I like that. Trey, ain't got nothing to say.
Good stuff then. Now I saw Mission Pro at a time ask what your faction name should be. I thought I knew what your faction name was, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to ask you all, what's your faction name?
And I want to know too.
War.
War. Yeah,
right.
it's war.
What do you mean you don't know? You haven't
I
seen
haven't.
it? You haven't heard of it yet? It's out there.
Yeah, it's
I
on
haven't-
like Twitter everywhere.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Do your research. Get it together, please.
I haven't written down. I just wanted to make sure.
See, watch
You're
this.
fine.
I'm going to kick all them out of here and show them because it's like they testing me. Watch this.
Stop.
Watch this.
Oh, I like that.
They telling me I don't know the stuff. Come on, people. I come prepared.
You petty.
These bugs are petty.
But what does WAR stand for? You know, I got a bunch of things I could like spew out that I think they could mean. But
Let's hear your brainstorms of what WAR is before we decide to tell.
Yeah.
I thought it was a mix of y'all last names.
Yeah,
like initially.
The Wild, Allure,
yeah.
Renegade, you know what I'm saying? That's all I have.
Allure Renegade.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Maddy, take over because you know they giving me attitude. I'm gonna come back later. I got something. So
Bye.
I'm still gonna be here. I'm just not gonna be talking.
All right. So are you guys getting matching gear?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like that's a conversation that we all got to get together and have. But I think eventually, probably.
Yeah, I'd see why not. Why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have to say,
happen.
Jazmin, your new gear is freaking beautiful. Like, I love it.
Oh,
every time when you came out with it, I like sparkly stuff. So I was like, oh my
yeah,
God.
me too.
It's just so pretty. It looks so good.
Rhinestones are everything for me.
Aren't they? I like rhinestones and glitter and sparkles and lace, but I'm not really girly. Don't let that fool you. I'm not. That's like the only girly part of me. Trust me. So, Jazmin, you debuted like right before the pandemic, right? And you've been training at the Dog Pound Dojo.
Right.
And from 2020 to now, you got your own faction. I mean, you just been going boom, 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 boom. So what's next? What's next for you and the Renegade Twins? Like and Ava Wilde? Like what's next for WAR?
Well, for us, we're here to take over. We're here. The Renegade Twins, they can be tag champions at Mission. You know, I heard they have that going on, so they're going for that. I'm going for the championship. That's my goal. So La Rosa Negra better watch out because I'm coming for her title.
Yo, first off, La Rosa Negra, we had nothing to do with that. That's all Jazmin. Also, Mission Pro, holla at us, inboxes. We need one of them templates to say we love wrestling. Get at us. We can make some things happen. I'm just saying. I saw the mock-up, but holla at us.
I would love to see that, by the way. I would love to see the Renegade Twins go for the belts, like the brand new belts, be the first champs, first tag champs. I would love to see you go up against La Rosa Negra. So let's hope that happens. Let's hope that happens. So would you guys, as a faction now, would you guys be interested in going up against like a male faction as in an intergender type of match?
Hell yeah.
Because I think you guys would be badass.
I was gonna say personally, I feel like our faction is the like women's faction that could go up against another like a male faction and successfully do it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like I feel like we would be the tag team, or not just the tag team, but also our other fellow like partners. Like we could be the faction to go in and tear it down.
When I heard about, I actually saw you guys come together on that Mission Pro show. I was watching it. And I was extremely happy for you, Jazmin. You got your first win. It was awesome. But But I was like, the first thing I thought was like, these girls could get in a ring against 4 guys and whoop their ass. And I would be so up for that. I would be so up for that. Y'all listening out there, wrestling world, make it happen. Make it happen.
I'd be excited.
So Renegade Twins. Obviously, so Robin got into wrestling first, right? And Shard, or was it the other way around?
She got in, I guess so.
I guess,
right?
like, I got into the wrestling world first, yeah.
Like, loving wrestling and watching wrestling, I guess, yeah.
Gotcha. So, do you guys say that having each other has helped elevate you guys quicker? Because you guys definitely do not look like you only have 2 years wrestling.
Oh, thank you. We really appreciate that. Yes, I personally, when we first started wrestling, it was so nice. And I think I said this in our last podcast with each other. It was so nice to have a training partner because I could go home and I could practice the stuff that most people would go home and just be thinking about doing or wrestling the Invisible Man. I actually had a person and she had a person to actually do it with. And it's helped so much.
Or even, like, beyond that. Like, we now have 2 heads on one match. We now have 2 different perspectives on one match. We have 2 different ideas, 2 different mindsets, 2 different creativity levels. Charlotte, I will say, is way more creative than me. I am very basic to the point, very old school. Charlotte loves to not be that way, which is great. It balances it out because my matches would be pretty boring. So, like, I feel like, you know, as a tag team and having 2 different minds on it, it's definitely helping us more than anything else.
For sure.
I think so, for sure, because I can just imagine, like, the difference if you wouldn't have had each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, if I didn't know that you guys had that small amount of time, I would have not been able to guess that.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
I can't wait to see more of all of you guys. Like, this faction has me so excited. W.A.R. So you guys all jump in the ring, right? And who takes the bumps? Like, do you guys decide before a match who's going to take the most bumps in this match? Who's going to take the pin, or who's going to do the pinning?
Recently,
and so that's for all of y'all.
When we get ready, at least for me and Robin, for our perspective is we talk about it and we decide, like,
who wants to do what that day?
Yeah, like, what move do you want to hit her with, your move, or should I hit her with my move? Like, which one do we want to do, or do we both want to hit her with something, like, at the same time? We have to think about it, and then it's really just like who's in there at the time and, like, who's legal. It doesn't really matter for us. We're just like, let's win. Whether I hit her with mine or you hit her with yours, because we both know we have such strong finishers that it doesn't matter who pins, just pin her and 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, regardless, you know, we work together and a team. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make too much of a difference who's in there for what. We both work together. So easy win. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. So, Jazmin, but you're the boss, Jazmin, right? You're the leader of the
I'm more of a singles competitor, so I gotta take everything.
That's true. In a singles match, you obviously will have to take all your bumps. In the faction, though, you will tell Ava Wilde to take all your bumps, right? She's security.
She's gonna help me. She will definitely be there ringside helping me.
That's excellent. So, well, Terry already asked how the faction came about, but do you guys ever get, like, a chance to train together, or have you guys actually had an opportunity to, like, really work together? Since
we trained at the dog pound.
Oh, you do?
We did. The last time we went to Mission Pro, we all met at the dog pound and we all trained. We missed Ava Wilde. She wasn't there, sadly, but hopefully this next time we go down to Texas, like in a week and a half for this next Mission Pro show, we'll all get together and, like, get in there and actually get to work a little bit closer with each other.
And I train with Ava all the time. She's at the dog pound now, so she's always
okay. Awesome. And do you, the Renegade Twins, do you guys still train at the Nightmare?
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. Oh my God, you called me ma'am. Oh,
yes, boo. What do you want me to call you, boo? I can call you boo.
You can call me boo. Oh my God, I am much older than you guys, so it's okay.
It's a Southern thing.
It is. You guys are really respectful. It is. You guys have ever gone up against each other?
Oh, me and my sister, like in a match, like on a
And
show.
a
Or
professional,
us and
yeah.
Jasmine, or just us
No.
two?
Actually, that's gonna be the next question.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. So first, the Renegade Twins, have you ever gone professionally against each other? And then the next one is Jazmin, have you ever wrestled against Robin and or Charlotte?
So no.
Not professionally, like in a show, got paid to wrestle each other. No, hopefully that's not going to happen for a very, very, very long time.
We like each other. We kind of want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. No. At least I know this one's not out to get me, you know? So, like, I don't want to lose it. So,
Perfect.
right now, no, we haven't. We trained together. For a while, we weren't, because we would have some knockout, like, drag out fights, man. It was good.
It was a good time.
It was good.
As far
But
as
we train together more, and we understand, like, we're on the same page a little bit more now than I think we have been in the past, growing as a tag team.
Right.
That's for sure. And then as for Jazmin, you know, not in a professional match, but the last time I was at the Dog Pound, we had a nice little 5-minute match going on.
Yeah,
that was fun. That was a good little time.
Oh man, I wish I could have seen that. Good Lord. So have you guys, Renegade Twins, had a chance to see the MK Twins yet?
Yes.
Yes, actually, we met them down in Jacksonville a couple weeks ago. That was interesting.
That is something that I want to see happen.
So I've heard. We got together and we talked about it. And I went up to him and I was like, so I couldn't tell you which one it was. I'll say it was Steph. We'll say Steph. Went up to Steph and I said, hey, so when are we having this match that everybody keeps saying we got to have? And she's like, I don't know, but we got to make it happen. I was like, I know. I was like, there's only one set of real twins out here. Like, sorry, these bugs, man.
No, it's okay.
They're killing me. But she told me, she's like, yeah, we definitely have to find the time to get together and have that match. Because I definitely want a piece of the MK Twins. Recently, we've actually been, like, someone recognized us as the MK Twins. That can't happen again.
You guys look nothing like that.
I was pretty surprised. I look like the triplet.
Really?
I got the long face. Yeah, I look like the triplet.
The long hair, the long black hair.
Yep.
So you were confusing people. Don't do
Oh,
that.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's hard enough already for me. The only reason why I can tell that, well, to me, Charlotte is on the left and Robin is on the right. Robin has the hair up. That's the only reason why I can tell, because Robin got her hair up.
She got it like posted up there.
Yeah, like up there. And I'm like, I was looking for straight versus curly. Because I was like, Robin got curly hair, Charlotte got straight hair, but I got y'all.
They switch it up on you.
Don't switch it up on me.
You can't tell the difference, Shay?
I can tell, like, I can tell you guys have a little bit of a difference, but trust me, when you talk to people long enough, then you can start to see it. But when I first came on, I was like, okay, who's who? All right. So one last question, and then I'll turn it back to Trey. This is for all of you guys. And I usually always like to ask this because a lot of wrestlers, especially like when you're starting out, you're always looking towards the future. So I would love to know, what do you guys see in the future for this faction?
Gold. Everybody in gold. Champions.
Yeah. Let's turn it over
Taking
to our
over.
leader, Miss Jazmin Allure.
That's
I
true.
think she has a better answer.
She might have a.
I mean, y'all pretty much summed it up. Gold, and then taking over, like traveling more everywhere, not just in Mission.
Yes.
And a lot of companies.
Yes, let's make this happen. War. Get a shirt. Get your merch shirt, because I will definitely get one. I want a war shirt. Yes. All right, Trey. Back to you. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, interesting. It said everywhere, even outside of Mission Pro.
Right.
So, ladies, we're going to kick this up for a second. Y'all did something at the last show that Maddy asked you about. I don't know.
Oh, who is that? Oh, is that the Renegade Twins? Oh my God, who is? Those are the Renegade Twins.
And who is that with them? And who
Is that Jazmin? What? Dolce Tormenta is out. Jazmin, Maddy, come. It's not.
You were slowed down a little bit.
We're gonna move the way we're sitting because the light is getting bad, like really bad.
Oh, you guys are off. That's
We are
what
live
I'm
streaming
doing,
on here.
guys.
We're trying to figure it out. Okay, that's a little bit better.
Yeah.
The light will
see,
block
now
us
y'all
out from our life stream. We are.
switched over. Okay, now
Um,
Robin's on the left. Okay.
Yes. Put shit up on y'all.
Renegade
I was watching
Twins,
y'all moving. I'm like,
We gotta switch it up on you guys sometimes. Yeah, we gotta keep you on your toes.
keep me on my toes. I love it.
so we talked about it beforehand, and then you guys debuted at Mission Pro. Why attack Dulce Tormenta? Why attack Sweet Storm? What was going on?
Why not? I attacked her last show.
I was gonna say,
so why not? Why not again?
That was the perfect situation that I just watched. Okay, like if you can actually go back and watch it, she's standing out there. Boom. We have the strongest woman on the roster on our side. So yeah, go grab her up.
Top tier.
We're showing you guys, hey, we're not one to be messed with. You know, like, and nobody is safe. Nobody. I don't care who you are. Nobody is safe. We are coming and stepping on necks. And she was just a lesson, which obviously she didn't learn the first time, which is why we have a match against her. And Maddy Rankowski with her broken nose.
You also didn't learn.
I love it. I'm eating it all up. I love this.
So, Jazmin Allure deserves more. So let's go into it. How much more do you deserve? You started off
championship.
Wait a minute, Jazmin. Don't do it. I'm kind of scared of Rosa Nagel. I know you not, and you got your faction, but hold on, don't do that yet. Because you know she be doing some. Hey, I got nothing to do with that. But Jazmin, you started off. Did all of this with the person that you don't want me to name start because she beat you, Maddy Rankowski?
Because she beat me?
Did y'all have a match and she beat you?
Didn't like Bert Vixen interfere? So she kind of didn't beat me?
Right.
She had help.
Weren't you there? Didn't you see?
I don't want to talk about the outside interference.
Damn,
you know, we don't want to talk about that. But this thing going on with you and Maddy, it's like it's spiraling out of control. Like she's gonna get 4 people, probably 3 more people. You got your 3 people. I'm looking at maybe a War Games type match happening in Mission Pro.
But they're gonna win because their name's War.
Exactly.
We got the best people though. Who does she have?
It's already there.
She got Sweet Storm. So our last review, this is truly what I thought. I said you got Holiday, who's upset she couldn't have her match with Maddy, so she could be mad at y'all. Then you had Maddy. Then you had Sweet Storm. I don't know who the 4th person would be. If you're going for a world championship, it could be La Rosa Negra. But before you can even get there, Jazmin, you have Alice Gracia, coming up at Play Hard, Hustle Hard, Play Hard, Hustle Harder. How you feel about that?
I can take her, and then I have Ava Wilde ringside with me. What do you think?
I think it looks good for Jazmin.
I think the cards are in her favor.
But Jazmin, if you deserve more, why do you have people with you?
Because I deserve more. What's the question here? Obviously, I deserve more, so I'm gonna get my people to back me up.
But you don't want to be like doing it the right way.
This is
Do
the
I
way.
have to? Yeah. Do I have like?
Who says what's the right way?
What's
Who
the
says
right
this
way,
is-
Trady?
Who
Tell
says
us
this is
right
the wrong way?
Yes. Come on.
Tell us
She
the right way.
She has 3 of her very best friends out there backing her up and having her no matter what. So who says that's the wrong way, Trey?
I just said the right way. First off, I
What's
didn't
the
say
right
it.
way then?
I didn't
Tell us
say
what
the
the right
wrong
way
way.
is.
Tell us what's the right way.
You get destroyed.
The right way will be with no type of backup. You don't need Ava Wilde out there. You go out there and show them what you showed us back in December when we talked to you, that you are top tier and you can do all this by yourself. That's all I'm saying, Jazmin.
And I am. I don't think Ava interrupted my match last time. She was just out there. The other girl who got distracted by her, that's her fault. A professional wrestler keeps her eyes on her opponent. And Ava didn't even touch her, so I won fair and square.
Boom.
All right. You won fair and square. But can we guarantee with Ava out there, Ava won't get involved at? Hold on. Is that revisionist history? Did Ava? Okay. Can you guarantee Ava won't get involved in the future?
I'm not going to guarantee anything, but I will come out victorious. And it doesn't matter how. And I shouldn't be explaining anything to you or anybody, but that's okay. I'm still here making you money, so.
Say it again, girl. Oh my God, preach.
I'm gonna hide.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So let's talk about this then. You know, this is a Women on Wednesday. Announced the person, I don't know, this might go left too. The person behind Mission Pro, Thunder Rosa, just signed with All Elite Wrestling.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 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 Yes.
And happy birthday.
Yeses. And happy birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We live, baby.
Yes.
How has she like helped and changed you guys and just giving you opportunities? Because Renegade Twins, you said when you went down to Texas, I know you was in the dojo training with Jazmin. Thunder Rosa was there also. You know, y'all was putting in that work. So how has that all been?
Jazmin, you want to start us off?
Well, for me, she's been training me for a while now, so she's definitely been giving me opportunities, helping me out, grow as a wrestler and as a person. So she's helped me a lot, in and out the ring, which is important too. And I like to say she's like one of the most important people in my career, because like even before I started training with her, she would help me out, like advice and whatnot. She's just always backstage as a leader for women and helping everyone else out, and I think that's so important to have, and I'm glad that I have her as my coach. So
Yeah, and I mean to piggyback off that, yeah, Thunder Rosa has kind of been there since like
the very beginning for us.
Granted, we haven't been as close as we are with her now, but even then, just watching her and watching the way she wrestles, and then being able to get to know her now is like workers. Now that we're not just like green boys who, I mean, we're still green, but like just still baby marks, you know, getting right fresh into the business. Still like, oh my gosh, that's Thunder Rosa,
Yeah,
you know.
Now
that we're past that, and like we're able to get to know her as a person, she really has helped us and looked at it and helped us look at wrestling completely different. Helped me specifically be a completely different wrestler than I am, and she's given us crazy opportunities and gone out of her way for us, and she's just an amazing person.
We've loved her for like the moment I saw Thunder Rosa, I was like, oh my gosh. And then I watched her work and I was like, yes, this woman right here is gonna make a lot of money one day. Yep. And I was surprised that she hadn't at the time. And I got the opportunity to do a seminar with her in my first 6 months of training, and it was such a cool opportunity. I had never seen like another woman, like she's just so like intense with everything, and she cared so much, and she still does, and she loves what she does. And I feel like even Jazmin, like you can feel that she cares. Like anybody who talks to her about the sport, you can just tell that she cares so much. And I think as women who share the same like love of the sport, it is such a it's such a great opportunity to work with her just because she's so knowledgeable about everything.
I love her too. She can't do no wrong in my eyes.
No.
Before we cut off the live, again, happy birthday, Thunder Rosa. No, I don't know. I told you. I remember the Twisted Sisters tour. I found out about you about 2016. Love everything you're doing. Congratulations on getting signed. Have a happy birthday. Keep doing what you're doing, pushing women's wrestling forward. But all you people that are watching this, you can watch the full version on next Wednesday with Women on Wednesday with W.A.R. I know they you feel what I'm saying, but we'll be back with y'all. We out of here. So Jazmin, let me ask you this. Who has been your hardest challenge as of yet? I mean, you can stay in kayfabe if you like, but you have been on AEW. You've been all through Texas. See you popping up everywhere, all types of matches. So who has been your toughest opponent to date?
I want to say Delilah Doom.
Ooh.
I've wrestled her twice, and every single time, I feel like it's been like they've been the hardest matches I've ever done. But I like keep stepping up with her, and we do crazy stuff. Like we just love to throw everything in that match. We do everything we can. It's pretty great. I like wrestling her, and it's been pretty hard every single time.
Renegade Twins getting out here a little bit more. On the last spotlight, was it Charlotte or was it Robin? I think it was Charlotte. I think you faced Thunder Rosa and you said you wanted to face her. How did you feel about that match you had on AEW Dark? And then who was you guys' hardest opponent? Because you've been doing a lot of singles.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of singles. But I mean, that match with Thunder Rosa was fun. It was nerve-wracking. Considering it was my first match. But I was grateful that I was in there with Thunder Rosa, and it was fun. It was so much fun. She's a veteran, so it was definitely a little difficult trying to keep up with her because, again, she's such a professional. But it was fun. It was a good time. And I guess our most difficult match. I don't know. The hard answer.
Yeah, we were just sitting here thinking. I was like,
how are we going to answer this question?
How am I going to answer? I'm really genuinely. This sounds so bad. So when we first started wrestling, I will say this: when we first started wrestling, we worked with a promotion called Empower Wrestling. The hardest match that I think that we had was in the first 2 months of us working the indie scene, and it was an 8-man tag, and it was with Candy Cartwright, Nikki Adams, Nina Monet. There's so many girls in it. Diamante, Kiara Hogan, and then I think this one girl named Mother Endless was with
Ava Fox was there.
Ava Fox. There were so many people. The W.A.R, I don't know if you guys know her. There were so many girls in this match. I don't know if it was the setup of the match or just the people that we were with, but all of these women were so far leaps and bounds ahead of us that it was so hard to keep up. And I'm glad that they worked with us because they really made us feel like we knew what we were doing. But definitely, I think that was our hardest match that we have professionally run.
If you don't know the match that they're talking about, if you go on the Instagram, I might repost it when you see this. Big clips from that match that they had there. Ava Fox was with them.
There are some clips, yeah.
Now I'm on your head because the disrespect you asking, you don't know if we know the W.A.R? What? Come on now.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I know she's well versed and far spread, but I didn't know if y'all know.
If we doing this on
know.
The W.A.R's been on Mission Pro. We've been doing this on our platform. That would be just disrespectful.
It would be disrespectful.
Who? kind of like the disrespect that Jazmin's been getting at Mission Pro.
Exactly like the disrespect Jazmin's
Exactly.
getting at Mission
Pretty
Pro.
much. Not anymore though.
Because
No.
Jasmine, if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, it feels like you think I'm coming at you. But,
It
you know,
does.
you started the hashtag Allure deserves more. And then I saw some things happen. I was like, is Allure receiving better? You know, is she receiving
I
more
am.
now? Like,
I
I'm
am.
gonna take heat for this, but I'm behind you. I've been top tier since the day
It's
we
a smart
talked.
move. That's a smart move.
That's a really smart move,
Yeah.
Trey.
Yes,
You know what's up.
he does
Just don't
know.
invite Maddy back.
Don't invite her. Maddy Rakowski. She got a broken nose. She can't do anything right now.
She can't talk.
Look, we got an open platform here. Anybody want to come on that we've talked to before? We don't shun them out. You know, we'll let them come on and talk. Robin and Charlotte, since y'all are over there talking like you're talking to me, I wasn't gonna bring this up, but then I said I got to pull a card out the bag. We do a put yourself over spot that we're gonna do here a little bit later. But Papa Renegade advised me that I should be getting something from you two.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir,
It is
you
in the
should.
mail, and I'm sending you your tracking number tonight.
Oh, you getting something,
Bet
Trey?
that.
Aw. He's all
Hey,
happy now.
whatever War does, I'm behind. I don't care. W.A.R,
Yeah.
W.
Smart move, Trey.
I feel kind of disrespectful again, though. Maddie, do you have a We Love Wrestling? I mean, no, I said Maddie because
Did
Maddie.
you just call her Maddy?
No, I didn't call her Maddie. I said Maddie because
We're
I'm gonna
thinking
tell
about
you
Maddy
why Maddie's
Rakowski.
on my head, on my mind.
While you're talking to
Maddie was
War,
supposed to be here
and
Li-
Maddy of all people
Yeah.
is on
The
your head.
disrespect.
because you guys have to face Maddie with Sweet Storm here soon, and I'll say this here shortly. Jazmin, I don't think you have a shirt. I apologize for that.
I don't.
One time I came to Mission Pro, I had like 12 shirts, and Maddie. See, her name's Maddie too, so we all messed up. So this is why I'm
I'm
coming at
Maddy with a Y. Look, my name is
It's
Madeline.
the same thing. I'm not saying
Tonight
Madeline.
I'm called Madeline.
I'm not calling you Madeline.
Madeline.
First off,
It's too long. It's too.
that's ridiculous. My bad.
Hence why I got Maddie with the Y. See, but Maddy Rakowski spells her Maddie with an I.
And just one D.
Oh, just an I. Okay, there you go.
Never mind, I won't say that. Who does that though? But I had like 12 shirts, and I got to Mission Pro, and first off, I'll never fly to San Antonio again because they lost my bag and my luggage, and I only had one outfit, and I couldn't give out no shirts when I was there. Was it May? No, it was April or March, one of those two. But shout out to San Antonio Airport bastards. But I'm gonna
He just called them bastards. Wait, did you? I just heard that.
Okay.
Maddie on the bottom. Do you remember that when I texted you, you was like, "Oh, you'll get there on time," and I was like, "I'm probably not gonna get here on time because they got me on this and there." And then we landed. It was 6 o'clock, and it was.
That's when you lost your bags.
Yeah, they were supposed to fly me to Austin, but they was like, "You got to go rent a car." And then the rent a car people took 2 hours because the dude had a fake license and a fake credit card. And I'm never flying to San Antonio again.
That's why I don't check my bags in.
Man, I had too many shirts though. But
UPS them.
Yeah,
It's
that's what we do.
Yeah, you'll never have to worry about flying with them.
UPS your bags to your hotel?
Girl.
Yes, you can. Well, you can do that actually. Yes, you can, because I work with lawyers and they do that all the time. They UPS or FedEx things that they're gonna need ahead of time.
So they
to the
can't
hotel.
lose it.
Yes, and
That's
the hotel
smart.
holds it for you.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're business people. We gotta do it like that.
Yeah, we've never flown before. This is our first flight.
That is true.
And I don't know what to do, y'all.
That's so cute. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Take some Dramamine before
In life, this gonna be
to
your
pass
first
out.
In
time?
life, ever. I've
Hold
Wow.
been on
on.
a helicopter. We both been on a helicopter, but not on an airplane.
This
And
makes
that
a
thing
big
goes somewhere
difference.
like this, and I'm gonna start freaking out.
This makes
It
a
does
big
have turbulence.
difference. Who you flying with?
Southwest.
Like,
They're
You might be okay.
Yeah.
I like JetBlue best.
We went Southwest because you can get more baggage that way. But you bring the merch that way. Yes.
There you go.
the merch, they gonna have it. They gonna have it in Conroe, Texas. Is
Yes.
Yeah.
so.
Yes.
I'm about to cry because I haven't told like anytime our name is on the sponsors for anything. I just feel like if we sponsor them, we should be there, right? Somebody's face should be in the place. This came with a hiccup with another event that's happening on the 31st. So the first time ever our names is on sponsor, we will not be at the Mission Pro event. Um, but we are sending all good vibes, good hopes. Be
Oh.
Jasmine's gonna be in the finals.
Of
If
course.
you listen to the Mission Pro, did I give them my whole outlook on Mission Pro and war and everything on the last review, or did I stop myself?
I think you might have stopped yourself. You could tell us again.
Yeah.
I booked y'all storyline for like 8 months, and then I said no. Let me stop and just see how Mission Pro's gonna do it. But it does end with Jasmine being the world champion. Which, go ahead, Jasmine, say it. Go ahead.
Wait, what?
I just felt like I was gonna say you're gonna be world champion. He's gonna be like, you damn right, I'm gonna be world champion. Or something.
Of course. I thought you were gonna keep going. I was like, where is this going? But of
She didn't
course,
get
that's
shocked.
the goal.
Keep hyping
She's
me.
like,
Keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, I was
Come
like,
So
in.
like
She's
on the
not
last
shocked because she
on the
knows.
last review, I didn't know tag titles was coming. So I was like, Mission
oh,
Pro trying to get to their 1 year and they'll have some tag team championships. And we really liked your tag match, that you had with Killer Dragons. I think they monikered themselves, which was a cool name. We liked it. Um, pulled the tights to win, but you got the win. Who cares? But you be the tag champions, first tag champions. Maybe in that tournament, the twins you was talking about might pop up. I don't know. But I'm just saying. But you know, just that whole thing. But then I won't say the rest because as a faction, at some point the faction runs out. So are y'all in it forever? Because the person who's at the top, Jasmine, you might start acting funny one time, and them Renegade Twins they scary. They some renegades. I'm just saying, every faction breaks up. So what happens if y'all have some friction?
as of now, we're here to stay. Just
I
worry
was gonna
about that.
say,
Don't worry about
and
after that. Okay.
I don't
just
think
got
Jasmine's
started.
stupid enough to double cross us anyway.
Ooh.
Like you said, we renegades.
Ooh.
I know you saw
Or
it the other
any of
day,
my
Trey.
girls. They're here to
Loyal
back me
to
up.
none,
Why would I
except
betray
one.
them?
Loyal to none except one. I like that.
It still
I would-
stands. Yes, we are here and we are with Jasmine, but at the end of the day, when something really goes down, blood is a lot thicker than water.
I don't even know what that means. No, I'm just playing. That wasn't even called for, Renegade Twins. That wasn't even called for. But Maddy, the next review after this Mission Pro, I'll give my whole outlook on this. Jasmine,
Yes.
before we go to our put yourself over moment, let me ask you this.
Uh-oh.
You four in the war faction, and you got 4 people called the 4 Horsemen. Do you think, because I saw it, I said, hey, their impact could rival what the 4 Horsewomen did. So if you want to take this outside of Mission Pro, is there some areas or some territories that you've been looking at? Because we could possibly get you outside.
I mean, I haven't been looking like outside that much, but mission is going on the road, so we will be going like almost everywhere in the US. Now I know they just did like a show in Florida. I think they're doing in North Carolina. So you'll be seeing a lot of us, like a lot of us. And you never know. You never know where we might show up,
Come to the East Coast.
Conroe, Texas,
To New York.
7:30. August 14th, Greensboro, North Carolina. If you watch Mission Pro live on Tuesdays, they talked to Savannah Evans about it. August 20th, they're in San Antonio at the Salvation Army doing a thing, which is it's SummerSlam weekend, so that might be we gonna try. And then they have another date that I think was also back in Conroe, Texas in October or September. And I know I saw one date that's like right around my birthday. But I never know where I'm at on my birthday, so we don't know. So yes, Maddy, you got any more questions for these this triple threat of talented top tier ladies? Triple threat talent.
No, but I do want to say when y'all get that war merch, tag me because I want to order some. I really want to support this faction. I'm all for y'all. Can't wait to see more of y'all. I'm excited. War.
We got the Miss Maddy.
Thank you, ladies.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for real.
Who we gonna go with first, Maddy? Pick.
Let's go with the leader, Jazmin.
You know what I was gonna go with Jazmin anyway. You know how we do. Jazmin, I know it's been a while. It's been about 7 months since we talked to you, but this is called our put yourself over moment. Last time we talked to you, you was just starting, but now you got shirts out here. You got social medias that's blowing up across everything. So we just want you to let the people know and put yourself over.
Top tier, and you can find me everywhere at Jazmin Allure, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And go ahead and buy my merch and my Big Cartel and Pro Wrestling tees.
Ooh, she's Big Cartel and Pro Wrestling tees. She's out here. Uh-oh.
Oh. Hey, Charlotte Renegade
And Robin Renegade.
You can find my stuff on Instagram at what's going on?
So sorry. I thought Trey was telling us to stop. I'm so sorry, Trey.
All right.
Get off of me.
His face was like, and I was like, oh.
Oh no, you good. Go ahead and oh man, I'm gonna have to cut you away. So Renegade Twins, it's time for you to give us your social media. Tell them about the
Heck yeah, I can do that.
Never mind, I won't talk about that. But go ahead and put yourself over.
All right, I'm Robin, and you can find me at robin.renegade on Instagram and robinw18 on Twitter. And then you can buy our merch. If you give us an email, we have all types of t-shirts, men's, women's, all types of sizes. And you can email us at renegadesmerch.com.
Yes, and I'm Charlotte. You can find me on Instagram at charlotte.renegade and on Twitter at charrenegade. I think it's 01, maybe? _01. So sad. I just changed it.
On Twitter?
Yes, I just changed it.
Here, I'll look it up.
Charlotte Char Renegade
_1. Yes, Char Renegade _1.
So earlier I asked, yesterday I put up a thing and I just asked if you could talk to anybody in Mission Pro, who would you talk to? One of the Twitter users did mention the Renegade Twins. So I'm going to ask the question that they wanted me to ask to you. Mm-hmm. What was the 18 in your name, Char? You just changed your name, Charlotte. But what was the 18 for?
So we both played softball. I played for a lot longer than Robin did. I went through 4 or 5 different jersey numbers before I settled on the number 1. And my mom had always called me Ace, so it just fit. And then Robin comes in the picture, and she, since day 1, had the number 8. She just loved it. So together we're 18. Also, when we were making our emails and Instagrams and stuff, right at like when we were 14 years old, our cousin helped us do it, and she put the number 18. And at the time, it had no meaning, no significance. But coincidentally, it's both of our softball numbers put together.
That's amazing.
Now, Jasmine, I have a question for you. Also, that one of the users asked.
Mhm.
They asked about your tag team match with Burt Dixon that you had on
Okay.
AEW Dark, and how you felt about that.
That was fun. Learning from Serena was amazing. I admire her, I study her. So getting in the ring with her was incredible. I had so much fun. And then it was also in my like wrestling hometown where I started wrestling in Austin, Texas, in front of like the crowd. So like my family was there and everything. But yeah, it was really fun. Honestly, I loved it. It didn't come out like how I wanted it to, but it was fun.
Lord deserves better, more. You know what I'm saying? Right there. I mean, I'm just saying. I keep, yeah, I keep it to myself. Um, so new faction of women. I ask this question. I know I probably already asked you guys this, so I lean in. And I'm just gonna ask you. I look at the camera and I say, because this is this was one of Jasmine's like dream matches when she came on the first time. So I switched it up, man. Who out of you three, who is your favorite four horsemen woman? Sasha, Becky, Charlotte, or Bailey?
So we each get one pick.
One pick.
Sasha.
Becky. Who, Jazz?
Sasha.
That's what I like. War.
That's what I would pick.
Whatever.
Sorry, Charlotte. Baby's
Oh, you picked Becky. Hey, all right. All right. Well, first off, I like to thank Maddy for joining. Maddy, I'm sorry, I got to start doing this. Can you? Because you out here, you doing your thing, and you join me on these. Jasmine was your first interview, and now you've just taken off. If they don't know, I want you to go ahead and put yourself over to the people.
Hello, everyone. I'm Maddy from Top Rope Squishy. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. All Top Rope Squishy. I got merch. Check it out. And I have a live show on Thursdays.
Yay!
Yay!
All the YouTube people, I got merch too. Y'all been buying it. So shout out to y'all. Pro Wrestling
Shout out.
/ we LUB Wrestling. They got the black and they got the Rainbow Pride shirt. I believe are the two that the team picked when they started up. I'm waiting for the new colors to come up. But go ahead and support the people. All that money goes back to independent wrestling that we get off the t-shirt sales. So thanks for everything that you guys do. But thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you for having us.
Don't leave when I do the outro. Do not leave, because we need y'all to do the tagline that I'm about to do, that I'm gonna tell the people, that I tell y'all every time. And that is, I'm Terry and Trady. Most likely call me Trady. And like I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too sweet. For the coast.